Hey y'all, let's talk with SuSu. How y'all doing? I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope also that y'all check out my new video that popped up today on Friday on YouTube. The YouTube page is Let's Talk with SuSu. I hope y'all saw my first part of my first episode of relationships and boundaries. The second part will be dropped this Friday noon, so you guys can see it, talk about it, comment, share, like, and everything. Let me know. What do you guys thought about the, you know, the topic itself? I am going to do another pre-recording for a Mother's Day special. We're going to talk about with a lot of moms about parenting. What do we think parenting is about? How was it when you first experienced motherhood? Uh, like what is the ups and downs in parenting? Because listen, I have a teenager, so I need some tips to deal with teenagers. You know what I'm saying? Teenagers are different. I'm an '80s, '90s baby, so my teenage life was different from what it is now, and now it's more. Uh, we had to deal with so much stuff. I'm not saying that when we was younger we didn't deal with a lot of mental health situations and then like that, because we deal with a lot of mental situations and a lot of issues. Our parents work a lot. um Parents doing a lot of things in front of us that we never should have dealt with. We dealt with a lot of stuff, especially kids coming from blended family. A lot of people that I met throughout the years, some of them, their parents been together forever, and then some of them, um, they don't have no parent. Like they've been in a stepdad situation. So it's and which now they call it bonus mom and bonus kids. But at the end of the day, you go through a lot as a parent. So we're gonna do a pre-recording about parenting and how to deal with it. Is it more difficult to raise a girl or is it more difficult to raise a boy? Because um, some people say it is, and some people say it's way easier to raise a girl. Some people say it's way easier to raise the boys. Um, especially with all this stuff that's going on in the world, I believe that a lot of parents wants to know how to deal with all of this, and every parent needs some type of guidance. They don't give us a book on how to raise kids, but they give us a book on how to deal with certain situation. And I think everybody goes through different situation. It might look like the same, but it's a different situation because there's so many factors to consider when you're raising a child. So it's not just, oh, okay, I raised a child and this and that, because it depends. It depends on your culture, it depends on how you got raised, it depends on how you are mentally, emotionally available for that child. It depends on, should you whoop your child ass, or should you just do stay in the corner for 5 minutes and deal with it. But that is some stuff that we're gonna talk. We're gonna invite a little. We're gonna invite some little guests that have kids, and basically have them over, let them explain how they deal with parenting. Having a kid is a blessing, first of all. But in that moment, was it a blessing? One of those things. And we'll deal with those type of things. Um, but today I just wanted to hop on here because I really wanted to know, like, for those who did see it, if you haven't checked it out yet, go check it out, please. Check it out, share it. Like, I am trying to listen. If y'all can do me a favor, I would love it. I mean, I would love for everybody to go check out my page on YouTube. Let's talk with SuSu, and I want you guys to subscribe. Let's say we can get 50 subscribers by the end of the week. If we can get 50 subscribers by the end of the week, I'll be so happy. Like, you just guys don't know how happy I will be. It's exciting. I will be very excited. So, you know I mean, the first part of my thing was we talked about relationship, how to make a relationship healthy. the best thing in your relationship? And what's the first thing that comes to mind to have a healthy relationship? We talk about those type of things because at the end of the day, I mean, the number one thing that everybody always claims that is the most important part of a relationship is communication. But there's other factors too: communication, listening, understanding, the security of a relationship, date nights, all of that intimacy, all of that makes a healthy relationship, not just one thing. Communication is one of the most important part of it, but there's other factors in it that, for some apparent reason, a lot of people in a relationship did not master all of them. They might master one more than the other. Um, they might slack more on some than others. It just depends. And why? Like the best thing that we do, we see a lot of podcasts that always talk about relationship, what a man should do, what a woman should do, all of this stuff. I mean, I don't want to have another podcast where we just sit here and bash dudes or say, well, the dude don't do this yet. But I like to talk like to people because about relationship. Also, in my podcast, we're going to talk about other stuff, not just about relationship. We're going to talk about things that is fun, with the fun things you want to do. Like I said, we're going to have different topics every time. We're not going to stick to the time. So, today, I really wanted to talk today about different things today. Let's talk about basketball for a few minutes. I saw the game on Saturday. I saw the Warriors with the y'all gonna kill me if I get it wrong. Sacramento. See, I know something about basketball. I thought the Warriors was Sacramento. Now, I used to watch basketball a lot when I was younger, and as I was getting older, and then pandemic happened, and then Carmelo left the Knicks. The Knicks still couldn't get the championship, so that kind of made me slack off on basketball. I was like, I'm not interested. I love the Knicks. Knicks is my favorite team. I will always support Atlanta because that's where I'm from. I'm from Georgia, GA. So I always have Atlanta Hawks in my heart. I'm always support them no matter what. San Antonio, I used to be a fan of San Antonio because of Duncan. I just love seeing him play. It's like this dude, he's so serious with his game. I used to love it. I'm not really into LeBron James like that. Oh, please don't kill me. I'm not. I think he's a great basketball player. I think he's done great for the league, and I think he has done a lot. He just, to me, is just LeBron James. Like, he's not, to me, not to everybody else, but to me, he's not. I'm not like gushing over him. Like, I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. No, I think he is a great player. I do really think. But I remember LeBron James when he first started. He wasn't all that. But his game has progressed, and he's become one of the biggest basketball player out there. He has become on the same level as Michael Jordan. So I kind of appreciate it. What he's doing. I do, and I will pay dues when the dues is due. And like I say, I used to be a Carmelo Anthony fan. I used to love it. I remember when he was in Colorado, and then he moved to New York, and because of him, that's how I started with the Knicks. Because I was one of those people that, because I was following a particular player, so wherever he goes, that's where I went. And when he signed with the Knicks, I ended up talking to the. I ended up getting more and more involved with the Knicks because he was there. And the more I was getting involved with the Knicks, the more I started liking the Knicks. So I started liking a lot of the other, players. There, Jason Kidd, JR, all of these players. I used to like, oh my God, I used to know every little thing, their stats, everything about them. I was disappointed when JR and then moved to Cleveland. I was like, oh. But I also was one of those fans that got to myself when it came down to Carmelo. I was like, maybe he just needs to go. Like, I was okay with it. I was like, when they say he was traded off and he was gone, I was like, yes, that's probably what he needs to do. There are some players that you just know that no matter what they do in that team, they're not going to progress, or they're not going to benefit the team at all. So it's better for you guys to just cut ties and call it a day and find somebody else that fits the team that will help the team. That's how I felt about Anthony Davis. That's why I was happy when he moved. Like, I was so happy when Anthony Davis moved. Then he kind of disappointed me. But I mean, I'm happy for him. I mean, he just get hurt a lot. Unfortunately, when you want a team to win so bad, like the Lakers, the last thing you want to hear about a player that keep getting hurt. That's just how I think. But I kind of was like, oh, well, I think I'm gonna get back on NBA now. Let's see. I'm all flavor for the playoff. So I kind of like, okay, let's watch it. What else happened to that? Yeah, I mean, that's why I think I'm a good basketball. What else? Oh my god, yesterday was crazy. Yesterday, oh Lord, you didn't see how crazy it was yesterday. My husband really don't watch reality TV shows at all. He's not into it. He listens to it a little bit, especially if it kept popping up on his feed. Um, so he was kept talking about Love Is Blind. So I have not watched Love Is Blind, people, since season 2. I'm sorry, it's been on my my watch list and Netflix for the longest. So I haven't really watched it. I have catched up snips on TikTok like a little bit here and there, but I've tried not to pay too much attention to it because I have not actually fully seen it. So I really don't know the people that are in Love Is Blind. Um, so I heard about this whole Nick Lachey, Lachey, Nick Lachey and his wife hosting the reunion and how people felt about it. First of all, Netflix dropped the ball with this live. They dropped it. I think they was looking for the same response as the Chris Rock situation, which I think they would have got it. A lot of people are into Love Is Blind. I was telling my husband, I said, Love Is Blind. Love Is Blind. What has reality TV shows that is killing it out here? Married at First Sight. Too hot to handle. Uh, Love After Lockup, or Lockup of the whatever. Love After Lockup. Oh, like people are like those reality TV shows. People are killing it. People are really into it. Like into it. Um, so Love Is Blind is a good show. I love the first season. Um, Too Hot to Handle USA. I have not watched. To handle. Ooh. One of the two had to handle overseas. That's the one I watched, but I have not watched the one in USA. Marriage at First Sight. I really have to like sit down and watch that. I was watching a clip the other day. I think this was the UK Marriage at First Sight. It wasn't the US. It was the UK one. Oh my god. It was insane. It's insane. I don't know. You know what? I don't know if I can marry somebody without knowing and then get to know them as we are going through our marriage. Like, I don't know if I want to do that like that. To me, it's crazy. Um, it's crazy. It's very crazy. But by me saying that, it was very crazy seeing the reviews of Love Is Blind through TikTok. Everybody's talking about the host and how the host was at. It was one chick was like, "Yeah, well, you need to hire Andy Cohen so he could get his messy ass get come over here." Listen, Andy Cohen is stressed. Okay, he can't even keep up with the Real Housewife of his franchise, all the Real Housewife. And we gotta know this. If you've been a Real Housewife fan like I have been and seen mostly all the reunions that Andy has done, some of them he's very interested in, and then some of them he doesn't care. He does. You can tell that he doesn't even watch it. He doesn't really knows, and whoever his assistant is really not doing a good job to let him know that what he needs to be talking about at the reunion. But the shows that he does pay attention, are the ones that is like popping on social media. Oh, he knows all about it, and he gets down and nitty with the questions. Okay, I would have loved for him to hit the reunion with SWV and SK because all this stuff that I've been saying on social media would have been great to get it all in face to face and call it a day. Did y'all saw the SWV and Escape show. I have not did a review on it because there's so many reviews on it. So many people talking about it. So I haven't really did a review about it. But let me see something. 30K? If my sister ever owed me 30K, ever. And when I say ever owe me 30K, I'm gonna feel a certain way. Honey, child, pay me. Because what you not gonna do? What is it? What you not gonna do? Still 30K for me and act like you didn't steal it. Okay, that's not what we gonna do over here. This will be the first time ever that I will sue my sister. But my sister's really good paying back. Like if she borrows money, she's really good at paying back. So I don't really have an issue with that. But I don't think my sister would ever steal 30K from me and not tell me. Hmm. Hmm. Have I ever? Do I have a family member that would take 30K from me and not let me know? Let me tell you. Let me put it like this. It's always one in the family. I personally don't know one, but there's always one in the family. You just let's get 30K and see how it happened. Either way, but I just think that for the sisters, they should have just paid it off. It sucks that it got played on TV. It sucks that everybody knew about it. It sucks all the stuff that's going on, the receipts, the allegations, all of it, because everything is allegations. So we know for certain that's what happened. But for right now, the allegations is very strong and it's very disappointing. Because I don't think I could ever go to a reality TV show and me personally, I don't think I can ever be in a reality TV show where I know I have issues with my sister and it's very personal and very damaging to our relationship. Get on a reality TV show and air it on TV. And I'm not saying this is Tamika's fault because it's not. I'm just saying I cannot do that. Like I would have did it on the side, on closed door, like yo, I found out you stole 30K. Pay up. Like I don't care what you do, pay me, okay? So I don't think I would ever put our personal business out there like that because that's my sister. At the end of the day, when everything goes down today, that's my sister. Um, and when the fans are not around, friends are not around, anyone around, my sister will always be around. So I don't think I could ever get to that point where I do that. And the more they keep telling each other like we love each other, the bond and bond, the bond. It's really hard to say, oh, y'all really had a bond when y'all are able and capable of putting your business out there and on national TV. That's just me personally, but do I think people get to a point in life where they just can't take it anymore? Heck yeah, who does not? When you always feel like you're the black sheep of the family, you have a tendency of one day saying, you know what, if I'm the black sheep on the family, I'm about to be the best black sheep. Like y'all gonna have a reason to hate me because y'all right now y'all don't have a reason, but right now, so I'm gonna make sure you have a reason to hate me. So being a black sheep of the family is always difficult because people never understand why you're so mad about. People don't understand why you get angry easily. They don't never understand what's wrong with you. Like to them, you're the problem. And I think that's what's going on with Tamika and Latocha. Tamika's always been known for being the trouble child, and due to the fact that she's always been known to be the trouble child, no matter what she say, no matter if it's true or not, if it's heartbroken, she could say that she fell down the 50 feet floor, and there's always gonna be someone in the family like, but why would you even go that close to the edge of the building? Like not even considering like, oh my God, you got hurt. Are you okay? Is there anything we could do? No, it's like, why would you even do that? Like blame you automatically. People make you the villain just to make you the villain because it's so easy for you to be the villain. It's like when people say you have a bad attitude. People have a tendency of always saying somebody has a bad attitude without even giving them a chance. And when you do that, it makes it very hard for the person who you claim has a bad attitude to express who they are because you already made the decision for them, regardless if they explain themselves. Like I've been in a situation where people claim I have a bad attitude and people say, oh, you always have an attitude, you always angry, you always this. So when people do stuff to me and I react to it, they never see it like, oh my God, that person did something. It's always gonna be like, oh my God, Susu is the one that did it. Susu got your attitude. The Susu. It's never gonna be, oh my God, this person did this to Susu, because then they're gonna say, oh, Susu always want to be the victim, and oh, Susu always complaining. Oh, Susu always doing this. Oh, Susu always angry. Susu never happy. She's never satisfied, and you already have this image of who Susu is. That because you have that image of who Susu is, you don't never take the time to realize, like, dang, maybe they did something to her for her to react like that. And that's what happened. I think um a lot of people kind of went towards Tamika's side, and that did not doubt it, Tamika's side, because of the way Tasha was reacting to it. She wasn't trying to explain herself. She wasn't seeing what her sister was seeing, while everybody else was seeing what her sister was seeing. She could not see it. And when you don't want to see, because it's not that she wasn't seeing it. When you choose not to see the problem, then you are the problem. Because it's like anything. Why would you you see that your sister hurt or whatever, and by all means necessary, even if, let's say, we're doing on reality and you don't want to talk on a reality TV show, you can easily say, hey, I don't like doing this on reality TV show. If we gonna talk about our personal issues, our personal issues, then we need to talk about it outside of camera. Because this talking to camera and telling people the whole world what's going on in our family is just, it's like, it's not it. But you never say that. You just kept your mouth shut. You say, oh, y'all making me look stupid. Y'all making me look crazy. You are making your own self look stupid, and you look at yourself crazy. Let's put it like that. So yeah, when it comes down to that situation in particular, I was like, just pay out the money, 30K. The girl paid 30. And this is just one check. We're not even talking about 2-3 checks. We're talking about one check. Supposedly there's more checks that you took, but this is the particular one she's talking about, and this is the particular one that she paid taxes on. So for me, run me that money plus the taxes I pay on it, plus the taxes I pay on it. So yes, this is all that's going on social media that I've seen so far. I'm not going to talk to you about, definitely not going to talk to you about the baddies. Careless about it. I wish they could stop getting on my feed, because I don't care too much about it. I'm here for a reality TV show, but not that type of reality TV show. Basketball Wife, I don't really. I listened to the reviews that DJ Richie Sky has done on it, but I really don't care for it. I think it was once Tammy Roman left, I was kind of tuned out of it. I was like, why? Tommy gave it. Tammy Roman gave it life. Now it's more like, eh. It's like, oh, it's one of those things like, oh, let's put a show together just to put the show together right now. That's how I feel right now. It is like, oh, okay. I mean, we were running for so long. Let's put it together. Y'all bunch of come here. Y'all don't really have beef. We're gonna make beef, type of thing. I'm excited for Real House of Atlanta. It's coming back. I'm super excited. Let's say I'm all here for Candy. I'm all here for Kenya. Juice of Dora. I wish I brought Eva Marcel back. I mean, as much as she didn't remember half of the shades that she did, I loved her on the show. Her and Portia. I love Portia as well. I wish Portia would come back. I think Portia will eventually come back. I think Portia needed to take a break because she knew she was gonna get hit with all of the question of her marriage, about how she got with her husband. And I think she's just like, you know what, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to do nothing. I'm going to do me. I'm going to do my own thing and stuff like that. So I think that was it. I think Real Housewife Girl Strip was the best way to do it, because it was going to be a light punch. I think it's a lighter punch than a heavier punch if she would have went straight back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. So Real Housewives of Atlanta would have did a hitter, would have did a bigger punch on her when it comes down to it, rather than Real Housewives Girl Strip. It was gonna be light because those girls don't really know you like that, so they're basing their questions or their comments based on what they're seeing on social media, compared to Real Housewives of Atlanta, who really knows you like that. They're gonna come harder and way more harder than anything else because they know you. They know they practically saw how all of this evolve. Um, and I like the fact that they didn't blast her on social media. Not everybody congratulated her, but they didn't blast her. Uh, so that's good. So I'm so looking forward to seeing it again. One girl as well that I'm not really looking forward to is Potomac. I think Potomac has become so fakery that it's no point of bringing it back. If unless you're gonna bring a whole nother cast, I feel like Giselle and Robin get the best more Giselle than Robin. So I just feel like they should just call it a day. Oh, what else can I? Okay, what else? What's else going on in this world? No, not that much. Y'all know taxes is today's the last day to do taxes, people. Let's be clear, okay? So make sure y'all hit up people for. Make sure you go and get your taxes done. You don't want to owe Uncle Sam. Come on, do your taxes. Other than that, I believe that we are good. I think I did a good recap of everything that's been going on. Celebrity World and my life. Come on. Like I said, check it out, check it out, check it out. Check out my part 2 of relationships and boundaries. Boundaries, I think y'all gonna like boundaries. It's all about me though. Because I don't know about I don't know nothing about boundaries. Like, trust me, I don't. I really don't. People get on me all the time because I don't have no clue what boundaries is about. So please check out my boundary video that's come out this Friday. At 12. This audio is gonna come out before that, so don't worry about it. But yes, check out my part 2 of my episode 1, boundaries. This Friday at noon. Give your reviews, make your comments, talk about it. And if y'all got issues with boundaries, let me know. Because listen, boundaries has been very hard for me to progress. I'm a people pleaser. And being a people pleaser is very hard, people. Very hard. So, like I say, check it out. Check out my new page on YouTube. Let's talk with SuSu. Please subscribe. Subscribe, people. If anything you do, subscribe. Even if you don't even like the video, subscribe. But if you do like the video, listen, if you don't like the video and you feel like it needs improvement, say, as long as you're not rude and disrespectful, I am all welcome for all criticism. So leave your comments, even if it has nothing to do with the topic and you feel like, hey, you're doing a great job, but you need to change some stuff. Hey, I'm all here to hear all your criticism. So check out my new page. Let's talk with SuSu. Like I said, hey, plus, y'all know I'm about to hit y'all with the, if you need to go on vacation, hit up Edward's Vacation. Man, come on, hit it up. I'll hook y'all. Call me. I hook you up on the best trip. Plus, summer is coming. Y'all know when summer's come, Jamaica is hot. Puerto Rico is hot. The D4 is hot. Mexico, Los Cabos is hot, people. Hit up. But Los Cabos is not. What's the best again? Shit, I don't know. But like I said, the Caribbean is hot during the summer. So hit me up. I think this year we should all go to. Y'all let me know which is the best place to go this summer. And you know what I'm going to do next time? We're going to do something next time. Next time, we're going to book a trip together on my next episode. Y'all hit me. Y'all going to call me. We're going to do call-ins. And when we do call-ins, we're going to book a flight. So if you're ready to book a flight, hit me up on the next episode. We'll hook you up. Other than that, let's talk with SuSu. See you later.